push for funding, the president of an Arkansas group is going national with her efforts to get more money to grandparents raising their grandkids. Macy Davis looks into what she's doing and why she says this is impacting many grandparents beyond Arkansas borders.
Grandparents are often the helping hand in families, providing love and a little extra support. Some, though, carry unforeseen, unexpected responsibilities.
There are over 7 million kids that are being raised by grandparents and in relative homes, and there's no programs available for them.
Amy Musha Beckett is one of those grandparents.
Our oldest just turned 9. We've had him for 8 years, and we've had his brother since birth. I had no idea how widespread it was, just how many people are doing this and how many people are struggling.
K8 News spoke with Beckett in a previous story about her efforts to build a grandparent support group in Arkansas. Now she's taken her efforts national with the group called Grandparents Raising Grandchildren United for Change Nationwide.
We started that group because we saw there was a need throughout the nation, not just in Arkansas.
The foster care system in Arkansas is built to help children whose parents are unable to care for them. In 2024, around 3,500 kids in the state were in the foster care system. That year, nearly 3,400 beds were available in foster homes. According to its website, Arkansas DHS's goal is to have 1 bed per child, but they're not there yet. I spoke in a Zoom interview with 2 other members of the National Grandparent Group. Both women are running into the issues in their state and decided to act.
Decided instead of just focusing here that I was going to do a actual website that all grandparents in Kansas can access. That's a one-stop shop. And through my experience, be able to connect them to all the services that are available.
Well, currently I run 2 support groups. This is going on my 23rd year. I encourage other grandparents throughout the state of Illinois to start support groups.
Beckett and the national group want to see change across the U.S. That means resources being the same across state lines.
We want a federal kinship program. Things are vastly different from state to state. What you may be able to get help with in Arkansas may not be available in California or New York. It's so different and it causes so much confusion.
There are options for grandparents to get financial support. One of the options is to become a provisional resource home through the foster care system in Arkansas. After the initial process of taking in grandkids, the grandparent would go through a 6-month process to become a foster home. Beth Patton lives in Kansas. She struggled to get services when she took in her 3 grandkids, so she put them in the foster care system before adopting them.
If you adopt them privately, all the services go based on your income. So if you're over 65 and you have no insurance except Medicare, you can't insure your kids.
Another option for grandparents is temporary assistance for needy families, or TANF, and child-only grants. But Beckett says confusion sparks with that as well.
DHS doesn't distinguish between the 2. There's child-only TANF and there's the child-only grant. And there's no separate box to check. So grandparents and relative caretakers are being denied because they're running it through as regular TANF.
The national group is in the process of speaking with legislators about making some changes to get more assistance for grandparents.
We go to officials, the first thing they say is, where are we going to get the money for this? So we have gone through every single state and looked up their federal funding. What did they receive from our government in 2024, which is billions of dollars. And then we're following that money, trying to see where it went, trying to see why it's not reaching people like us.
Beckett is on a journey, encouraging other grandparents to speak up for themselves.
Tell your story, use your voice, reach out to your representatives, because silence is our biggest enemy, and if we remain silent, nothing will ever change.
Beckett met with a member of Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders' team last week, along with members from DHS and DCF, to speak about her group's efforts in Arkansas. Beckett said she felt it was a productive meeting, and she's been asked to come up with a draft of funding sources for a pilot program that replicates what's already being done in other states. In studio, Macy Davis, K8 News.